An American oil company, a Utah mansion, and one of the world's most dangerous cartels, all connected on paper. The Jensen family ran a legitimate business according to outward appearances, but prosecutors say it was a front designed to fuel terror against the American people. Our crime correspondent, Jason Matera, has the shocking report.
What appeared to be just another South Texas oil operation was, according to authorities, a front for a massive international crime ring. Nearly 3,000 shipments of stolen crude oil were smuggled out of Mexico into the U.S., with part of the profits kicked back to the Jalisco New Generation Cartel.
I've been in the business many years, 30 years. My father was in the DEA 30 years. I have never personally seen such an innovative scheme.
The takedown effort was dubbed Operation Liquid Death, and former DEA acting administrator Derek Maltz was on it from the start. At the center of it all, a company called Arroyo Terminals. But behind the business name, authorities say was a far darker scheme to relabel stolen oil as waste, slip it through customs, and clean the dirty cash through a legitimate refinery. On paper, it looked like just another venture. In reality, it was bankrolling the cartel.
It's a very brilliant scheme, but at the end of the day, the scheme is making and generating hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars in revenue, and the cartels who are killing at record levels are benefiting.
That kind of money always leaves a trail. Federal agents followed it straight to a sprawling mansion in Salt Lake City. When they raided it in April, they allegedly uncovered the blueprint of a laundering empire. Phones, bank records, contracts, all supposedly tying the Jensen family to the cartel.
This is a foreign terrorist organization that we have a U.S. business, in this case, the Jensen family, that was benefiting, making tons of money supporting this foreign terrorist organization. You know, America's got to realize the game has changed.
During the last administration, oil theft was allowed to flourish unchecked. Now, federal officials are scrambling to address what has become a cartel cash cow.
Under this administration, it's about holding criminals accountable for their actions. And in this case, shame on the U.S. businesses that thought they were going to get away with this scheme, because it's just beginning to unfold.
Now, James Jensen and his 25-year-old son Maxwell are facing decades behind bars if convicted. But beyond the courtroom, a bigger question remains. How many more businessmen are playing the same game, just better at hiding it?
Chris, most people don't realize that fuel theft is a massive cash pipeline for the cartels, helping bankroll their drug trafficking and the violence they unleash on both sides of the border. But that revenue stream just hit a wall called Make America Safe Again.
Right on, Jason. Unlike, Democrats who partnered with human traffickers and narco-terrorists, the Trump administration, they're hunting them down, right?
Yeah, 100%. So just this week, the White House hit the Jalisco cartel leaders with a fresh round of economic sanctions, basically freezing any of their U.S.-based assets. And as for the Jensen family, they're now charged with providing material support to a designated terrorist organization. So that sends a loud and clear message to any American business thinking about jumping into bed with the cartels.
To quote The Mandalorian, this is the way. Jason Matera from our Florida newsroom. Thank you, man. Appreciate the update as always.